Hi, this is Dani from Cradle of Filth, and you're watching Search and Destroy. It kind of turned out to be an accompaniment, like a sister album to its predecessor, Godspeed and the Devil's Thunder. Yeah, I agree. It's more brutal. It's more melodic. It's certainly faster than the predecessor, and I think that mirrors the concept that runs throughout the record, which is about the goddess Lilith. Lilith is the first wife of Adam, a Jewish mythological character that pervades pretty much every religion in the world in one form or another. She's quintessentially like the origin of evil, and what we've done is reintroduce her like she's rediscovering the delights of the world. She re-enters the world, and we set it around the 14th century so we could include Carmelite nuns and Knights Templar and give it a reason why this has happened, and turned it into like a sort of gothic fairy tale at the same time. We didn't feature an instrumental track because we want to do something different. We like changing what we do from album to album. And especially on this one, which is quite orchestra based, we wanted to keep it 11 tracks, which is the sort of magical number of Lilith. And like I say, but because it's very classical anyway, I think it would have just been overkill. We're working on an album at the moment called Midnight in the Labyrinth, which is solely tracks from our first 4 albums reinterpreted as classical pieces. So it's not like elevator music. It's huge, like John Williams or Danny Elfman. It's like a soundtrack. Yeah, it's called Midnight in the Labyrinth. We haven't finished it yet, but we're hoping to release it this year. We've got a DVD in the pipeline as well. But it's about 85% finished. It just needs a couple more, some deep strings, some narrative. The choirs were done quite recently. It sounds great, yeah. Not at the moment. That one took like on and off a span of 5 years to write, because it was every time we got close to finishing, because each chapter is hinges or based around an album, The Cradle of Filth. Every time we got to finishing it, we'd written another album, so we had to reintroduce another concept to further the book. But no, that was on and off 5 years in the writing. I've got a poetry book that I've been working on with an artist called Sam Araya, who worked on our Pornography album. Hopefully that'll be out this year. But you know, poetry is something that doesn't appeal to everybody, so that's just a kind of personal project. But yeah, maybe in the future. Well, obviously, yeah, thanks to everybody in Mexico for supporting us. We love coming down here. It makes a great change this time of year to be in Mexico as opposed to Great Britain, which is freezing cold. So that's a plus. And obviously, yeah, the new album, Darkly, Darkly, Venus Versa, is out at the moment. We leave here to undertake the Creatures from the Black Abyss tour, which is a headline tour of North America and Canada for us. And then we're doing like loads of European summer festivals. But yeah, people just need to sort of look out. We've just finished a video for Lilith Immaculate, which is very, very bloody, very dark fairy tale. very reminiscent of stuff like Cradle to Enslave. Yeah, just look out for the other things I mentioned. DVD later on in the year, which we're going to shoot in Russia, a poetry book, and of course the orchestra album.
Search and destroy.